If your pet product includes glucosamine or chondroitin for joint support, you're making an important label claim. But let's be honest, without the right testing, your label claim can be difficult to support. Especially in complex pet food formulas, it's easy to lose track of what's actually in your product. Adulterants, interfering ingredients, degradation over time, it all creates a trust gap between what your label says and what's truly inside the bag. At Eurofins Nutrition Analysis Center, we are closing the gap. Here's the challenge. Most traditional tests weren't designed for pet foods and treats. Chondroitin sulfate and glucosamine are sensitive compounds, and in complex matrices like baked chews or high-protein meals, they can degrade or get masked by other ingredients. Additionally, liberating glucosamine and chondroitin from ingredient sources where the compounds are naturally present creates its own challenges. That's where standard methods like titration or even AOAC 2015.11 fall short. They're fine for supplements or raw materials, but when it comes to real-world pet food, they have limitations that must be overcome. At Eurofins Nutrition Analysis Center in Des Moines, our scientists engineered a novel LC-FLR method for chondroitin sulfate and LCMS method for glucosamine that are specifically suited for pet food and treats. It includes a gentle extraction step to preserve chondroitin sulfate during extraction, internal standard corrections for glucosamine during acid extraction, digestion using chondroitinase, breaking chondroitin sulfate into its unique disaccharides, solid phase cleanup to remove interferences from chondroitin sulfate, tagging processes for clear, precise separation using advanced helic columns for chondroitin sulfate and reverse phase columns for glucosamine. With this method, we can detect chondroitin and glucosamine down as low as 50 ppm, even in complex, wet, dry, or baked products. No other lab is doing this at this level, especially not for pet-specific matrices. If you're adding joint support ingredients to your formula, you're expected to do the following: validate your label claims, ensure consistent dosing across batches, protect against adulteration, like with carrageenan or glucuronic acid, with these specific methods that are complementary to each other, and stay compliant with regulatory, industry, and consumer expectations. Highly accurate testing like these methods we've developed helps you move from guesswork to certainty. So your label isn't just a marketing tool, it's a claim you make confidently about your product. You put a lot into your joint support formulas. Let's make sure they hold up to scrutiny. With advanced testing developed right here at Eurofins Nutrition Analysis Center, you bring products to market with more confidence, more credibility, and a competitive edge backed by testing that is fit for your pet products. Have a question about your joint health formula? Need help confirming what's in your chew, topper, or meal? Let's talk soon.